Well, well, well. What do we have here? I have returned. My apologies for being a little late. It was not my choice. Unfortunately, forces outside of my control were at play. Stinkies. But I am ready now. See? I'm ready. I've been using my customer service voice a lot today, so I feel a little bit like blah 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 blah. I'm like blah 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 blah. Oh boy. Oh. Hi. Why does this keep happening, man? Sometimes I pop in and I'm like, ah, yes, I'm ready. And then it's like, JK. But hi. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hello. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thank you for being here. It is I, Vampire Queen. I have returned. Albeit a little behind schedule, but, you know, that's okay. Where's my chat box? Also, what the hecky? Where are you guys? I don't want to be up here by myself. Refresh. Let's see. Wait. Oh my goodness, why are things broken? Okay, it'll come in a second, hopefully. We'll see. Fingers crossed. But hello! Let me say hi to everybody. Solvi and Gastrin, thank you for being here in the offline chat. Hello, hello. I hope you guys had good days. Let's see here. Solvent, congrats on redeeming first. It's me. Gastrin, congrats on redeeming second. Welcome in. I don't know. Hello, welcome in. Love the intro. Thank you. And the music. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's my own background music. It's custom. I love it. It's a banger. It's a shame I don't actually hear it as often as you guys do, because I don't hear it in my headset while it plays, but it's a good one. I really like it. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm actually really tired, but I'm feeling okay. I think I'm feeling a little better than I was on Tuesday, so I'll take that as a win. Velvet really does have a wonderful intro screen. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad you like it. I think the vision came together very nicely. It's what I had always wanted. Tyler, welcome in. You did absolutely make it on time. I was the one that was a little late today. It's lovely to hear your voice. Ah! Thank you. Thank you. Let's see, one more week until vacation. Let's go! Oh my god. I know the feeling, and unfortunately this either will be like the fastest. I hope it goes by fast, right? Like, you want this week to just feel like it's gonna fly by, but it may be the slowest week. The anticipation, you know? It's usually how it ends up being. The anticipation. Okay, wait, what is my model doing here? There we go. Okay. What's today's gaming? Oh, we're gonna talk about that in a second. We're returning to an old favorite, if I can call it that. I only played it once before, but I'm excited to jump back into it. A new one, but an old one. We'll call it that. Velvy work made me tired. I had to help so many crazy peeps. I'm sorry. Oh my god. It's busy, huh? And they're really gonna overwork you right up until your vacation time. Today was also crazy for me too. I feel like I didn't even get that much done in a day because I had so many meetings, but I was busy. I felt like, I don't know. And then I worked overtime. I was like, no, let me go! Let me go! I swear, like, I got thrown into a couple meetings today with my boss that all I did was like ask her a question, and then she was like, let's talk about it on like a video call or a phone call. And then it was like an hour, and I was like, damn. This could have been an email. You could have messaged it to me. You could have messaged it to me instead of it being a 47-minute fucking meeting, but you know. That was my fate today. Alas. Vel can only hear the voices in her head. Chat still hasn't come back up, so I'm concerned. I don't really know how to fix that. It kind of just sorts itself out eventually. I could try and refresh again. We'll have to give it time. We'll be patient. My queen, I have made it on time to make up for lost time. Oh, no worries. There's no such thing as lost time here. You come whenever you would like. No worries. Old? I know. Well, I'm excited. Today we are playing a game called Vampire Therapist. It's by an indie company, and it just came out, I think this past July it was. And we've only got to play it once before, but I really like it. I only didn't get to continue it because I got caught up like in a bunch of other— oh my god, I yawned, I'm sorry. I got caught up in a bunch of other scheduled like collabs or series or whatever. And then I think I took a break at some point. I don't know. The past couple months have been a blur. But finally, today, we return. I would like to play some more. It also got a free content update recently. Obviously, I don't think we're gonna be at the point where we can see the new content because we've obviously barely made it through the original content. But it's nice that the game that is so new was already getting a free update. Very generous. The game is only $14.99 on Steam. I'm not sponsored or anything. This sounds like an ad, but I just think it's a really nice game. You know? I recommend. It's about, you know, giving therapy to vampires. Fucking sign me up. It means, the concept of this game means a lot to me because I studied this in school, you know, cognitive behavioral therapy and psychology and stuff like that, so. And then they branded it with vampires? Like, come on, this game is literally so velvet coated. So I'm really excited to play some more. Jalal, congrats on Jalal's here. I'm super excited to help vampires with their eons of trauma. I know. Vampires are just ripe for the trauma because they are so old. They are alive for so long that they've experienced just, you know, so much. Yawn. Hey, I'm sorry. I'll let a yawn slip. Thinking about being a hentai voice actor. I mean, you know, I think you could. I shall support you to the fullest. Me too. Me too. You've been to a 3-hour meeting at your college. Oh, you were part of the video game and graphic design. You have to come within 1.5 of speech. Oh, well, you can do it. I believe. You got this. Maybe just practice it, you know, if you feel like you gotta practice it. I wish you the best of luck. I'm off to work again. Bye. Have a good day at work. I hope it goes well. I am quite disturbed that the chat is still not on the screen right now. I don't know what to tell you. Oh my god! Where is it? Why isn't it here? Well, before we jump into today's activity, I don't want to do too much yapping because I'm already late and I want to play the game. But, updates, sort of, not really. Reminders. Nothing has changed in the day that I've streamed, or the 2 or day or whatever. What is time? But as I said last week, next week, look forward to, new fall outfit debut. And soon enough, the Halloween costume, or costumes debut, because I still haven't decided. And again, I reiterate that we are entering the fall Halloween season. And so, for the next month and a half, I'd say, we're gonna shift into maybe some more spooky stuff, you know, instead of our usual content, just to celebrate the season. I'm thinking of doing some, you know, ghost hunting games and some more Dead by Daylight, and I got a couple other stuff planned that I don't want to say because it's not like officially all set up yet, but I just want to throw out there that, you know, I've got some fun ideas to celebrate this season. So next couple weeks, I do hope you can join me for, you know, wild ride that it will be. I won't do scary stuff all the time because I know that not everyone is, you know, super into horror or scary stuff. You know, like, it's not like every stream is gonna be stressful. But, you know, I would like to, my ideal plan is like at least once a week we've got some sort of festive activity, you know? So that's what I'm aiming for. I've got several planned already. And I can't wait to, you know, have fun with you guys. And you know, Halloween this year is on a Thursday, which is usually a stream day. So we'll get to hang. I don't remember if last year we got to spend Halloween together. I don't know if it was on a day I streamed. Can't remember. Yeah, it escapes me for some reason. But alas, I do believe that this year I will be able to stream on Halloween. So we'll get to spend the night together, if you so desire. And you know, maybe I have a fun surprise or two to share on Halloween. We'll see. We'll see. Stay tuned. Goga! Hi, welcome Panda! It's going good. I hope you're doing well. Isn't Joel just the cutest guy? I agree. Bro, you trying to start together? Oh my god. Solvy's got your back in this endeavor. Purple misses you, I think, maybe according to Discord. Ah! Guys, we're 2 days away from date night with Purple. That's really how I'm gonna like gauge my weeks now. I'm like, how many days away are we from Saturday date night? You know what's so funny? Today, like, before when I was starting stream up, I was almost about to be like, hey guys, it's Tuesday. I don't know why I forgot that I had already streamed once this week, but I came in thinking it was like my first stream of the week. And so then my brain was like, oh, first stream of the week. It's Tuesday. And then I panicked and I was like, oh, it's Tuesday, that's so early. We're so far away from the weekend. And then I had to like, I don't know, remember what date it was. I was like, yes, it is Thursday. Thank goodness, thank goodness. I love the spook, I live the spook. Heck yeah, we live the spook here as well. I mean, you know, arguably we could do spooky stuff at any time of year, but I feel like it's been a while since I've done spooky stuff, other than like Dead by Daylight as of recently. So I want to make an effort to do, you know, some themed stuff that we don't normally get to do. This time only comes around once a year, at least. I mean, I'm still like spooky all year round, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Gapin! Hi, welcome in! I hope you're having a good morning. Spend the night together, oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh, your extra credit? You did it as an extra credit project? Your graphic design was a vampire queen battling against werewolves? Yo, that sounds sick as fuck, Tyler. Oh my god. That sounds so dope. I think your sense of time may be destroyed by too much work. May I suggest sleep? Bro, I also would suggest sleep. I was doing really well, like, in recent weeks, I thought, with my sleep schedule. And then, like, starting this past weekend, I don't know, I got, like, terrible sleep this past weekend. And it's not that I wasn't getting enough sleep, but I felt like my quality of sleep was bad. Like, I was getting, I think, 7 or 8 or even 9 hours. But I was having nightmares. And I feel like when I have nightmares, I don't know if there's, like, a scientific explanation for this, but I'm gonna look it up. But I feel like when I have nightmares, it just ruins my sleep quality. So even if I slept the correct amount of time, it wasn't good quality. You know what I mean? Maybe that's crazy. Maybe I'm just making that up, but so I felt like this weekend I slept like ass, and then I went into this week dragging, and then yesterday I also had a hard time falling asleep, and I went to bed super fucking late, and I was like, oh god, help me. Caffeine was my friend today, and it will be my friend tomorrow. Got one more day to get through. So yeah. You fell into my trap card. Insomnia. Oh my god. I did real hard, man. Spooky, scary skeleton season, yeah! I have that as a sound redeem. I think what I usually do, actually, now that you reminded me. Oh, I forgot to upload the emote. Fuck. Okay. Next week. Starting next week, we should have some new stuff. I think what I usually do. Thank you, Gastrin. what I usually do for seasonal stuff is we get some fun seasonal sound alerts that you can redeem with channel points, only until October 31st, of course. So yeah, we'll get the spooky sound alert and some other stuff. Pedro, beep, beep, beep. Why is that in my head? I don't know, but and the outfits are the cream on the top. I hope you guys like them this year. I hope so. Outfits are fun for me to put together, but also like really stressful because I'm afraid people won't like them. So I hope that they don't disappoint. Alright. I think for realsies that's all I had to say for now. So we've got stream today. I'll be back again on Saturday for date night with my bestie, Purple. And we're playing more V Rising. We're so close. We're like in endgame, y'all. I'm kind of scared. I'm like, oh my god. I'm gonna have to face Dracula. What? I'm not emotionally ready. But so yeah, we'll do some fun grinding on V Rising on Saturday. And that's it for this week. I'm kind of needing Sunday to plan for all the debut stuff and Halloween stuff for the next couple of weeks. And some other projects. And yeah. I had to sketch the vampire. Oh, and then animated drawings into a flip page animation. Oh, that's so sick. I love those kind of animations. They're so much work because you have to do every page and then, you know, do the drawings. It's like a slight movement every time. But then when you flip them, it looks so cool. I've never not liked an outfit of yours. Sure, I like some slightly more than others, but I really love them all. That's so sweet. Thank you. No, that's fair. Me too. There are some, and there are some that I for sure like more than others, and then there's some that I liked when I made them, obviously because then I debuted it, but then after a while, like the charm was lost on me and I didn't like it anymore. And that's why some of them like retired and never came back, because I was just like, you know what, I'm not feeling this anymore. But yeah, then of course there's some that I'm just like, I love just as much as the day I made them. So it happens, it happens. Don't worry, if you stay still, he will put you on your knees and cut open your neck. Then he'll proceed to pull a wine glass out of thin air and fill it with your blood. Yes, that's what I'm hoping for. Oh my god, wait, did you guys see that thing I retweeted about Asterion? Did you guys see that voice line I retweeted? Can we talk about that for a second? Really quickly? Baldur's Gate, when it was in early access, had, I guess, some different voice lines for characters. And there was an Asterion voice line that I wish would have stayed in the game. Unfortunately, I saw your tweet, Sullivan. What the fuck? If that had been a Shadowheart tweet, I bet you wouldn't be saying that. Excuse me. Oh, well, yes, Val. It was so good. You don't understand. When I saw the video, I was like literally, quite literally, I like yippied out loud. And I was giggling, and I was like, and I was like kicking and screaming and kicking my feet and giggling and screaming. I watched it like a few times, and I was like, oh my god. Anyway. I love him, Your Honor. I love him! Asterion! Poor Solvi. Solvin's fine, alright? That's how he feels about Shadowheart, and he wants to bring Rope to his nighttime sessions with her, alright? So I don't want to hear none of it. None of it. I 1000% would not be saying it. You know what? I'm not listening to you. Subjected to the vampire lust. It's hard to be solvent. Man. No. I like him. I can't even speak. I can't even speak. I like Asterion. He's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm excited to you know, learn more about him. I just love him, Your Honor. Oh man. Alright. I'm cool. I'm calm. I'm collected. It's my new mantra. Alright, I'm rearranging everything here so that I can put up the game. Took me. Oh, it took you 6 to 7 hours. Wow. Oh my god, yeah. I hope you gotta give your hands a rest in between all that work. That's so much. So much. I make it hard on myself. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna lower myself like this. What if I got really big? No, okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. This is a reasonable size, I'd say. Cap, Nightbot lying. Apollo, hi, welcome in. No, Salvi is a good boy. It's true. He just likes to be a menace. He chooses chaos every time. Thank you for the headpads. Oh, I gotta. You know, why is chatbox still not working? Like, this is actually crazy. I kind of don't know how to fix that. Why is my chat failing me? Hold on, let me try one thing. Let me try one thing. It is time to... we dino, we dance, no mod, no ban. We dino, we dance, no mod, no ban. Thank you, Apollo. It's like Velvet's talking to herself. I hate it! I hate it! I don't want to be talking to myself. Where are you guys? You took time for a break to eat dinner? Oh, heck yeah. As you should. Well deserved. And thank you for the hydrate. I will take a sip. Nix, thank you for the dress up routine. Thank you, thank you. Hello, hello. Bro, I love that that just changed on its own for me. Let's freaking go. Love to see it. Would love to see it. Chat is still not on the screen. Oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't mean to zoom myself out. My chat box. Lucy's still confused and mommy talks to herself while making funny faces in a monitor. Yeah, she thinks I'm crazy. Why isn't it showing? You guys are playing hard to get tonight. Like, what the fuck, bro? It's 4 AM and at the cabin again. Just popped in to show I'm alive. Oh my gosh, so late. Well, thank you for popping in. It's always a pleasure. I hope that you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying your stay at the cabin. I sent a message to Tess to see if anything would show up. I don't really know. I mean, I know this just does this sometimes. Unfortunately, I wish I knew like a way to fix it. Like most other things I know how to fix, kind of, sort of. Except for this. Except for this. Womp womp. $17 water already really cold? That's wild. Oh my god. Alright, well, chat is just gonna be funky today, huh? Nothing, huh? Damn! Alright, well, I don't know how to fix that. That's a big sad. I'm sorry chat's not showing up. I hope it kind of just fixes itself. At some point. Because I haven't had that kind of issue in a while. And I feel like the last time I had that issue, it really just fixed itself at some point. So I will just not stress too much. The good news is Velvet can't see chat, right? And we can say mean things like we love her and she's cute. I can still see it on my OBS, silly. I'm just not seeing it on the stream, which is sad. But that is too technically challenging for me at the moment to figure out. So alas, we game. Oh snap. Alright, okay, so I guess to give a quick summary, since it's been a minute, and especially if you missed the first installment, we are playing as this kind of southern cowboy vampire who has come to Europe at the request of this other like ancient vampire, Andromachos. Andromachos owns a nightclub, and it sounds like he's kind of enlisted. I think our character's name is Sam, the southern cowboy vampire. Southern cowboy vampire Sam has been studying psychology, and so Andromachos has enlisted him to kind of help, you know. I don't know if we're gonna be doing just vampires or humans as well, but just help people he knows from the club or from his, you know, I guess circle of people, and give therapy. And Sam is really just a sweetheart and kind of like, he understands psychological concepts, but he has his own like branded names for things, you know? I guess it's like, it's their way of teaching us the concepts by, he comes up with fun little like themed phrases like high noon mind or something like that. And then Andromachos teaches us, well, this is like the textbook, you know, term for the concept you're talking about. So Sam is very smart. He's just, you know, he's got like his own spin on things. And so this is kind of like a visual novel style kind of game where it's actually fully voice acted. So we're kind of sitting and listening to conversations. We get to choose dialogue choices and see how it plays out. And the developers actually work closely with, you know, licensed professionals, psychologists. So the concepts that we learn are real and accurate. So even though it is fiction in the sense that there's vampires, the science behind it is accurate. So I think that's pretty cool. Our yeehaw vampire man! I love him! I love him. It's high noon. I can't say that without saying it the way he would say it, you know? Can't help myself. So let's jump in! I'm excited. I'm surprised I remember at least 2 character names. I remember we met some hot goths at the club. They weren't actually even vampires, they were humans. The bartender was really hot too. Oh, here we go. Okay. So we started like a new chapter, I think. We finished at least one chapter the last time we played. So we're on a new chapter. We are Sam, the vampire yeehaw man on the left. And then the guy on the right is Andromachos, ancient old vampire that is teaching us like proper psychology terms for stuff. Which was really nice. Also, I forgot, the game has some banging background music because he owns a club. I think we're probably at his upstairs room of the club. So we kind of hear the music in the background, just muted. And it's banger.
Like the dead, as they say.
Hope you slept well. He's like the dead. Yeah, I wish I could sleep like the dead sometimes.
I was hoping to save you some breakfast, but I've already sent them on their way.
Oh! I've already sent them on their way. That's funny.
Oh, that's all right. I'm still pretty full from last night. Them goth types were practically throwing themselves at me.
Yeah, you know, I think the goth types would usually do that. We see a vampire, we're like, yeah, I'm gonna throw myself at you. I'm speaking from experience.
I am not surprised. Perhaps I should be concerned that some of my guests will follow you home.
Oh shit, the other way around. Purple would never, baby. Yeah, her and I would never. We would never. When we saw Dracula in Dead by Daylight, we were so normal about it. We didn't chase him around or anything.
Well, gosh, if I still had mortal circulation, I'd be blushing.
Why are you so embarrassed, Samuel?
Aw, Sam is so sweet.
Ah, hell. Guess we should just save it for therapy, huh? We gotta get started now?
He's like, I've gotta unpack this.
If you like.
Why not? I'm eager to get going. Let loose, Doc.
Oh, I remember now as well. Andromachos had said, all right, Sam, I'm gonna ask that you like give therapy to, you know, some clients. But in exchange, Sam has to sit down for his own therapy sessions with Andromachos, which is an excellent lesson in that, like, even therapists themselves need therapy. Especially, I think, in that profession. You should definitely also be getting help and sessions. Because it's a lot to deal with, you know?
Very well. Let's start with the first question any therapist asks then. What brought you to me? Why is becoming a therapist so important to you?
Oh, we're hitting the deep questions already.
Well, gosh, I remember what it was like. Being all angry, hungry, and scared all the time. It ain't no way to live.
I need healing. Shit, I just can't unhear Cassidy from Overwatch. And also, funny enough, Matthew Mercer voice acts. But I think, we said Matthew was like one of the goth guys, I think. He's not Sam, but he's in the game as a VA. I forgot too. I almost thought it was this guy, but I'm thinking it was I think it was one of the other, it was one of the German goths that we got to drink blood from. Well, I forgot his name, but when next time we see him, I'll point him out. I would have never recognized that was Matthew Mercer because I guess I've never heard him do that kind of accent, you know? But I just feel like there's so many Overwatch references. I can't unhear it.
When I see vampires acting the way I used to, I just need to show them there's more to unlife.
Unlife? Oh my gosh.
And why is that up to you?
You, of all people, know how lost our kind can be. Preying on the weak, dating mortal high schoolers.
Oh my god. I was drinking water. I almost choked. Is that a Twilight reference? What the fuck? Wow. Shout out Edward Cullen, my original vampire love. Is this a call out to Edward right now? Bro, that's kind of dirty. Listen, in Edward's defense, he was an immortal high schooler as well. He was forever 17, so he was, you know, dating within his bracket, arguably. Love Diva. It's hand to face. Man. Edward alone. He went through like the Spanish influenza or some shit. He had trauma. He had lots of trauma.
I've got to make them see their potential. That's what I'm here for. I know it.
That's funny. I you know what? That's so funny to me. I really hope the game is actually littered with like references of other vampire media. Now, I've not seen like every piece of vampire media, so I may not be able to catch all of them, but I feel like I caught that one for sure, at least. Forever 17, I've heard this before somewhere. Oh, right, with Chris Hansen. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
That is a lot of responsibility to place on yourself.
You got a funny look in your eye. Am I doing one of them distortion things?
Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm gonna have to re-look up the terms.
You are most perceptive. Yes. Perhaps you can tell me what it is.
Oh, God, is it my time
When you say you are here to make vampires see the world differently, in what way are you distorting reality?
Okay, hold up. Before we answer this, we gotta go back and refresh ourselves on the concept. So luckily, every time we've learned a concept, Sam jots it down in this notebook, and so we can always go back and reread to familiarize ourselves with it, and it provides examples so that we can kind of, you know, have an easier time pointing it out. Collected notes of Sam Walls. Private property, do not read. Reward if found. Cowboy bloodsucker at vmail.com. Oh, we love to see it. Wait, I want to flip the pages. Okay. Okay, wait, I forgot how to use the book, apparently. I'm gonna use my arrow keys. That seems to be helpful to flipping pages. So let's go to the distortions. Okay, here we go. We've learned 3 concepts so far that we should be able to point out in our sessions. Nosferatu thinking. Today's episode about me struggles reading a book. Shut up, shut up. I didn't know how to turn the pages. Listen, there's no arrow keys on the screen. Leave me alone. Anyway, back to the material at hand. Gashford, thank you. Nosferatu thinking. Sometimes things can seem black and white. Win or lose, famine or feast, live or die. Like everything's a big showdown. It can feel like we've only got 2 options. Winning the day or ending up with a stake in the heart. That's Nosferatu thinking. It's thinking in extremes, ignoring all the in-between. We stress ourselves out when stakes are high. Examples: if I can't get the best saddle, my butt's gonna break, ain't no doubt. Either I show up ready to win the rodeo, or I'd better just not show up. The fate of the Wild West is hanging on this gunfight. Now, just going back to what he has said, you're here to make vampires see the world differently. I don't think that's Nosferatu thinking, so I think we could check that off the list.
Number 1 victory royale, yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down.
Get down!
10 kills on the board right now, just wiped out.
Oh wait, I have a dance for this.
My friend just gone down. I revived him, now we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets. Look at the map, go to the
Yeah!
next street. Take me to your Xbox to play
Fortnite today! Panda, thank you for the victory royale and the posture jug hydrate and wrist stretch. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. That tilt though. I set the Fortnite dance as a toggle on my stream deck, so now I can just pop that one whenever, you know. I thought that was quite important because we love Fortnite in this castle. We love Fortnite. We love Fortnite. Fortnite. Even though I played like 1 game on Tuesday, but you know, who's counting? I am alive. It's good to hear. Sometimes that is enough, honestly. Sometimes that is enough. She's smoothing and grooving. Heck yeah, I am. Velvet is a lot more limber than I. Okay, let's see. Control fallacy is our second concept. A lot of us bloodsuckers have a habit either of feeling responsibility or soul control, or of feeling completely hopeless. Thing is, usually neither is true. Why do I want to read this in a southern accent just because I know Sam wrote this? Fuck. I want to break out my southern belle. It's not very good, but I want to break it out so bad. Feeling hopeless? it's because of the way he writes too. Like, look at this. Feeling hopeless don't mean we're powerless, and feeling untouchable don't mean we're invincible. It's so bad, I can't. Fuck. That's a control fallacy either way. Our real capabilities are somewhere in between. So examples, with my dark powers, vampires shall dominate the mortal world. If a mortal discovers our secret, it's entirely my responsibility to deal with it. I can't deal with the bureaucracy of international travel with my coffin. I'm stuck in the USA forever. Wow, fuck. Well, considering he's saying when you're here to make vampires see the world differently. Let's read the last one and decide. Labeling. We vampires sometimes call ourselves awful names. I'm a failure. I'm unlikable. It's like burning ourselves with a big old branding iron. Every time we look at ourselves, we'll keep seeing those names. Labeling is just calling ourselves names that do no good. Examples. I missed that shot. I'm such a butterfingers. Crying over a horse? You're sappy as hell. That fella doesn't like wearing leather? He's only a vampire wannabe. Okay, so that's definitely not labeling. I think it's control fallacy. I think it's control fallacy. Bow, bow, bow. So we're gonna go with that one.
Well, I guess that's a control fallacy, right? I can't assume I'll be able to help other vampires the way I was helped.
Did I get that right?
Very good, Samuel.
Yes, I did!
Fallacies are hard to avoid when one feels strongly about something.
Wait, every time I get one right, I could celebrate like this. Ah! Confetti! Okay, moving on. Wait, oh, fuck. You know what? I didn't change the confetti back. I didn't change it to the one we chose last time. Hold on real quick. I gotta fix that. I gotta fix it. This is so not important right now, but if I don't fix it now, then I'll forget. We chose a different one. Really quick, really quick. I remember what we chose. It was the... Can we fix it? No, we can't. Yeah, well, you know what? I couldn't fix my fucking chat, bro. Let's try this. Yeah, this is the one we chose. I like this one. Okay. I gotta save. And save. Okay. I think that's probably what I forgot to do, was hit save last time. Okay, continuing.
Your fate is not to transform every vampire you ever meet, even those who are your clients. You will do what you can do, and that is enough.
Honestly, good words to live by in life in general. You will do what you can do, and that is enough.
But I am eager to learn how you develop this desire to help our kin find a different way of thinking.
Yeah, Sam, like, how did he come down this path, you know? He's got a big heart.
Well, like I told you when I first emailed you, I was a real nasty son of a bitch when I first became a vampire.
Oh my god, wait, when I V-mailed, okay, I obviously, this world is taking place in 2024, I believe, obviously. So, do we think that the vampires just have their own emailing website that's called Vmail, that it's just for vampires to email other vampires? Because no way that the rest of the world is also Vmailing, or maybe that's just like the knockoff name of Gmail, you know? But I really would like it if it was like just a vampire emailing network. I mean, I'm like, how do you confirm if somebody wants to sign up for a vampire email? How do you confirm if they're a vampire? But you know, I'm sure there could be ways. I'm thinking too much about this. I think it's a cute detail.
When I look back and see what a no-account piece of shit I was, I ain't nothing but embarrassed. It all seems pretty stupid to me now. Here we are living forever and all we can do is kill? That's the dumbest thing I ever did here.
I am going to stop you for a moment. Stupid, no-account piece of shit.
He's
Nasty son of a
labeling!
bitch. Dumbest thing.
He's labeling! That's such a label if I ever did hear one.
Do you hear the way you are talking about
He's
yourself?
being mean to himself. Sam, no.
With respect, sir, I earned all them names. I killed women and children. Half the ghost towns out west are my doing. I didn't think of nobody but myself.
Yeah, but now you've changed. You learned, you grew, you've changed.
Pretend you are my therapist. If I sat here and called myself a no-account piece of shit, what would you tell me?
You're labeling. I don't even need. I'm so confident in this one for once that I'm not even gonna look at the book.
I'd say you were doing some labeling.
Yeah.
And I guess I'd tell you to look at yourself a little more kindly.
Yeah, Sam, what the fuck? I'll bonk you.
Extend the same compassion to yourself then, Samuel. How are you to move on from being a nasty son of a bitch if you are labeling yourself?
Technically, he's talking about his past self, not his real self. True, he's different now.
If you wish to be a guide to other vampires, you must start with compassion for them.
Oh god, I
and
had a
for
burp.
yourself.
I'm sorry. I burped. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Oh, you ever burp from water? It's crazy. That was so unladylike. My goodness. I read in the notebook. Oh fuck. Why is the pages so hard to flip in the notebook? He said empathy and compassion are some of the best tools we've got. That is so true.
So, now that you've gotten all that horrible name calling out of the way, please tell me, how did you find your sense of purpose?
Yeah, I would like to know, because I'm kind of in the need of a sense of purpose myself. Please, share your secrets.
Well, I was on the run, you see. The Wild West was ending, and the Pinkertons were starting to get the better of my gang. I went into hiding and found a strange group of folks out in the country. They knew I was an outlaw right away, but they didn't judge me for it.
Strange group of folks. Oh my god, wait, are we gonna hear about how he got turned into a vampire?
They didn't even care that I was a vampire.
Oh, he
They
already
welcomed
was
me like
one.
a friend.
Never mind.
Even shared their blood with me.
Oh, they were humans.
They taught me how to appreciate the beauty of the night, and I started seeing things I'd never noticed before. They taught me my letters, philosophy, and how to question things instead of being scared of them. I think about them every day of my own life. They somehow freed themselves of all the judgments of the time and were better off for it.
These must have been the 19th century American transcendentalists, yes?
Oh shit, are we getting a history lesson? I would have not gotten that. I'm not really well versed in American history. History was never my strong suit. I didn't do bad with history in school, but, you know, not one of my faves.
Yes, sir. I'm glad I died when I did, because their like just don't exist no more.
Aw, that's such a weird but sweet sentiment.
Once my community died out, I started walking. That was something else they taught me how to do. There ain't nothing like having a walk and a think. I walked in nature for about 90 years.
90
and just took in
years.
all the grace and beauty of my country.
Wow, I mean, I guess he could get away with that. Did he walk only at nighttime?
I guess I was kind of selfish, though. I should have been helping other vampires the way the Transcendentalists helped me.
That's not selfish. You were figuring yourself out first, after everything you had been through.
Why?
Are we labeling again, Sam? Come on.
Why waste 90 years walking when I should have been helping others? Seems pretty obvious to me. I could have done a lot of good in that time.
But your should turns that which you could find fulfilling into a duty. You create an extrinsic motivator.
Oh shit, are we learning another concept?
Should statements are another cognitive distortion, something created by your own mind. Nature asks almost nothing of you.
Oh no, this is hitting a little too close to home.
Even if your should comes from a place of good, it creates undue pressure.
Oh my god, that's so real. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm being called out right now. Not the call out in the game that I chose to play. Okay.
And what do we do once we are pressured? We resent the shoulds. We procrastinate. And as you know, we have a lot of time to procrastinate.
Yeah, you guys do. I mean, I do too. Not really, but you know, we're pretending.
You got that right. Why do today what you could do next century?
Wow, what a luxury.
Exactly. Should statements remove the intrinsic joy from that which you find fulfilling?
That is so real. Belle's gonna need her own therapy session after this. Yeah, this one's hitting a little hard because I definitely do that a lot. Like, a lot. Like, I was totally doing this yesterday. Oh no, I'm in danger.
Hold on though, ain't there some things we really should do?
Yeah! Tell me more.
Of course, there are things we must do. but nature herself tells us what they are. We invent the rest. Here, let me give you an exercise.
Maybe you shouldn't. Wait, let me read the notebook. What did the notebook update to? Should statements. Sometimes we judge others and ourselves with arbitrary rules on how things should be, and then we get hoppin' mad when our expectations ain't met. Oh no. Should statements can put a lot of pressure on us. But there ain't too many universal rules. Heck, we should probably be dead because our hearts ain't beating, but it seems that ain't true. Wait, that's so funny. So examples. I'm a vampire. I should live in a castle. Well, I just want to. I just want to. When you're in a gang, the gang needs to be your family and no one else. Oh, that's so intense. A cowboy must never show fear. I see this. I get it now. It's the arbitrary rule thing. Not all vampires need to live in a castle. As a matter of fact, I think it's interesting when people change up the lore, you know? And have vampires live in other places and other settings. Okay. Oh god. This one's a little too real. I suffer from should statements all the time. Let's do your exercise. Let's see.
Listen closely. See whether you can find the should statement that is a distortion.
Oh. Okay, we're getting tested, y'all. We're getting tested.
I should go to the vampire dentist. You know what they say. If you have bad fangs, you get bad blood.
Vampire dentist? I'm sorry, you lost me there because I was like, that's so cute. A little fang appointment. A fang cleaning or a fang sharpening. Can vampires get cavities or enamel loss in their fangs or their teeth? You know, I feel like probably not. Why would you even need a vampire dentist? I feel like vampires should just have perfect teeth. Can they chip a tooth? Will it grow back? I have so many questions. So, is this a should statement? I should go to the dentist. You know what they say, if you have bad fangs, you get bad blood. I feel like that's a should statement. It's not the black and white Nosferatu thinking. It's not control fallacy, it's not labeling. It's an arbitrary rule. I believe. Because who says that if you have bad fangs you get bad blood? That's not true. Always. We're gonna say should.
That's the one. No one should go to a dentist. Goddamn butchers.
Okay, well. I guess Sam has a different feeling about dentists.
That is not true. We have to go to the dentist. Our teeth are important to us.
Wait, so did I get it wrong? Wait, what was the answer?
How long has it been since you've seen the dentist, Samuel?
Apparently probably forever.
No, not since the Civil War, and I'd rather keep it that way.
Oh my god. Yo, Sam's got buck teeth in.
We'll talk about that in another session. Let's try again.
Alright, we've got to unpack your dentist trauma later. Okay, so that's not a should statement? Wait, what the fuck? I thought that was definitely a should
I should
statement.
drink blood today.
What if it's none of them, though? Like, what if that's not a distortion? What if he's just, like, making a statement? There's no option for me to say, like, none of the above. This is definitely a should statement. Because, I mean, he's saying it, and who's telling him he has to drink blood today? If he's not thirsty, he shouldn't have to.
Well, I guess if you don't want to drink blood, you don't have to.
But I'll die if I don't. Permanently.
My god, I'm getting another one wrong? Guys, what is happening to me?
So, I guess you should drink blood.
Mm-hmm. Try again.
Bro, why did this get hard? Oh, I'm fucked.
I should take my blood partner Crimson out on a date.
I'm not gonna choose the should statement because I got the last two wrong. Maybe just die then. I think that would be me. Okay, saying he should take his partner out on a date. Maybe that's control fallacy because it was the feeling of feeling responsible or sole control. Like, he's saying it's his responsibility to take his partner out on a date, but maybe, you know, his partner could take him out on a date too. Doesn't have to be one way. I'm gonna say control fallacy.
We are trying to identify only should statements right now, Samuel. I will repeat.
I got it wrong. Okay, but I've been saying should statements and I've been getting them wrong.
I should take my blood partner Crimson out on a date.
Oh, wait a minute. I know why I'm getting them wrong. I forgot. So when Andromachos teaches us a new concept and he does a quiz, it's not that I have to give a label to each sentence. He gives me like 3 sentences usually, or 3 examples, and I have to choose which example is the statement. So I've just been pressing buttons instead of just letting him finish. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, that's just because I haven't played in a while. Can I get them again, my guy?
I should be wary of sexually transmitted diseases.
Yes, you should.
Did you miss my should statement? Let's try again.
Yeah, oh my god, I should have just let him finish talking. I was like clicking buttons prematurely. But in my defense, they made the buttons available to be clicked, and so I was just clicking on them.
I should go to the vampire dentist. You know what they say. If you have bad fangs, you get bad blood.
Okay, so we tried this, and obviously it wasn't the should statement, so I'm skipping it.
I should drink blood today.
We tried this as well, and that's not it.
I should take my blood partner Crimson out on a date.
I said this was a control fallacy. I think this could be the should statement.
I should be wary of sexually transmitted diseases.
And this one is also, that's just fact. So it's the crimson one. It's the crimson one.
I should go
Do
to
it
the
again, do
vampire
it again.
dentist. I should drink blood. I should take my blood
Here we
partner
go.
Crimson out on a date.
Hi, kitten. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you had a good day. This one is the should statement.
Saying you should take
Yes,
Crimson out on a
finally.
date is a should statement. You've turned something you want to do into something
You
you
have to do. Okay, that makes sense. I forgot Andromachos' little thing where he like gives me multiple options, and then I have to let them all play first and then pick.
That's right, Samuel.
That was my bad.
You know, I couldn't be more pleased with you. Your time in nature was clearly well spent.
Man, do I lose points for getting some wrong? Fuck. I don't know if I'm really earning points here or not, but...
Well, thanks, I suppose. But if you don't mind my saying so, I hope you're treating that mortal lady right.
Thank you. Please, ask her yourself.
I think Crimson was the bar lady that we all liked. She was really hot, so she's his partner. Of course! Kitten, I hope you had a good day.
I imagine she would share her blood with you. You look like her type.
Oh! I'm her type. Teehee, smile.
Hold on. I've only been in Europe for a couple of days. I ain't gonna go after my teacher's girlfriend.
Somehow I feel like they're cool with that, though.
She does what she wishes, and that is why I chose her as my blood partner.
Exactly! I nailed it! Oh. Oh, congrats on your gifted sub! I hope you enjoy your velvet emotes for as long as they last.
Samuel, even if it beats no longer, you have a good heart. I think you will be an excellent therapist.
Yeah, I think so too. Sam is a good guy.
So far, that good heart of mine hasn't amounted to much, but I'm willing to give it my best shot.
Oh, he's being hard on himself.
You are uncomfortable with praise, aren't you, Samuel? Every time I say something positive, you find a way to negate it.
Alright, so Sam does not have a praise kink. Noted. I've got 5 days. I will spam them, everyone. JK, I never spam, but I will use them. That's okay. I appreciate it.
I just don't think I should be doing any bragging. I spent my first 50 years killing. I spent the next 90 walking in the woods. I've tried to walk a better path since then, but I ain't no saint, Auntie.
Andy.
I did not say you were. Having met several so-called saints, I can attest that none of them were either. I understand your discomfort, Samuel. I, too, have done terrible things that I cannot erase. But is erasing the good I have done worthwhile?
Wow. Oh, you know what? This one is also kind of hitting a little too close to home, if I do say so myself. I am very bad at receiving praise, which I think is I think that's very apparent already.
Well, I guess when you put it like that, it sounds kind of silly.
It's another cognitive distortion. One
we
that
got a new
modern
concept.
psychologists call disqualifying the positive.
Oh no. Why am I getting called the fuck out today? Disqualifying the positives. Let's go read. Velvet is amazing and wonderful and awesome. No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me right now. I don't agree. I don't agree. Disqualifying the positive. On account of the nasty stuff I've done. Oh my god, I want to read this in a southern accent so bad. I'm gonna try. On account of the nasty stuff I've done, I could feel like a real good for nothing sometimes. But that's disqualifying the positive. Canceling out the good and leaving the bad. And ain't a distortion to see the positive in yourself or in a situation. It's just being honest. That was so bad. It was so bad. I second this. Thank you, kitten. Thank you, Casher. That's very sweet. The examples are the Three Stooges just smack each other in the heads a bunch. Though I still like them. Okay, I see how I guess that's disqualifying the positive. You're saying they're doing nothing but smacking each other. Next it says, yeah, I guess I could turn into a bat, but any vampire with their fangs can do that. No, turning into a bat is really cool. Don't discredit that. She rescued a kitten, but she drinks mortal blood every night, so one good deed means nothing. You know, but she needs it to live if she's a vampire, as we just heard, so you can't really blame them for that.
I understand that the actions of your past are difficult to bear, but what we are here to do is accept reality, with both its positive and negative aspects. I am not saying that you should disqualify your negative actions, but merely note when you disqualify the positive ones. Let us try an exercise. See whether you can challenge me when I disqualify my positive deeds.
Oh fuck. Oh god, okay.
I am Andromachos, one of the most powerful vampires alive.
That's not disqualifying the positive, he's just stating facts. He is. So, that's not even labeling because it's not even negative.
Before I became the vampire I am now, I did exceptionally terrible things.
Is that disqualifying? I mean, I feel like that's not yet disqualifying because he's not putting it down yet. He's just saying I did bad things. I don't know, maybe. This could be a big maybe. I love that Andrew has gold eyes versus typical red. Me too. I think they're almost more mesmerizing when they're gold like that. It almost feels more magical, more just alluring. I also could be a little biased because Jalal has gold eyes. But I think it's a great design choice. That's why, like, low-key, I didn't go with the typical red-eyed vampire look, because I just felt like, you know, it's done a lot. And I know my gray eyes aren't anything crazy or special, but oh my god, I'm disqualifying the positive. Oh my god. Okay. My gray eyes are not as, you know, magnetic as the gold, like the bright color shining. You know, I purposely made them more dark and demure. Very demure, very mindful. But I don't know, I just didn't want to go with the typical red. And nothing wrong with the red though. Like, obviously red eyes are such a good instant giveaway that this character is a vampire. Like, sometimes, you know, when you design a character, some of the stereotypical traits are nice to have as like just an instant visual giveaway. And vampires can be kind of tough because vampires arguably are supposed to look like humans, right? So unless they've got the pointy ears and the eyes and the fangs like visible, it could be hard to distinguish. So I don't know, that's like a whole character design rant, but I like seeing other colored eyes, you know, that just kind of glow in a special way that, you know, like, okay, this is a supernatural being. It doesn't always have to be red. I do like the concept though of like maybe when, like in Twilight, bringing Twilight back up again, I like the concept of that in Twilight their eyes were gold, and then if they got hungry, like, or as they got hungrier, thirstier, their eyes darkened or changed colors. So I do like that concept of like the eyes changing colors, I guess maybe depending on what state or mood they're in or what hunger level they're at. Like maybe they could turn red as they get super thirsty, you know? So many possibilities. It's okay to be biased. Well, I am. I do love my golden-eyed boy. Pretty nice, but have you seen gray eyes? As a matter of fact, I have. I'm similar because Fable's model is red, and I'm a bit biased to accessories that are red. Red is just such a good color. Red is the best color. I could get lost in the cold void of your eyes, my queen. That's so sweet. Thank you. Not a void though, it's more like space filled with stars. It is, but I know that like from a distance, like now, unfortunately you don't really see the stars that well. I wonder like, maybe it's hard in a 3D format as well. Like sometimes I think maybe if it was a 2D model, the stars could be accentuated a bit more, you know? Maybe they could have a little twinkle animation or something. But I think it's a nice little detail for when I like get in real close and then you're like, oh wow, she's got stars in her eyes. It's like a fun surprise. Her eyes have the universes in them. Oh, wait, that's so beautiful. That's so nice. I never even like thought about it like that. Twilight's concept is gold because they drink animal blood. The eyes stayed red when they drink human blood. Okay, see? That I like. That's a nice detail. You know that there's like different states of color depending on your feeding habits. I think that's dope. I like it. I see the sparkles quite well though. Wait, really? I'm glad. I feel like, I guess maybe I'm looking at, you know, my OBS preview right now and I can't see them, but it's far away and small. I'm glad they come out better, you know, on stream then. I thought it was a nice little touch. Again, since I wasn't going with the typical red vampire eyes, I was like, well, I'm gonna have sparkles then. Because I think it would, I just wanted to feel like, you know, otherworldly, supernatural. I like saying that I have universes in my eyes. I'm gonna remember that. That makes me feel good. Did you sparkle, Velvy? Thank you. Speaking of eyes, have you seen Vipers? 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 Oh my god, oh my god. Vipers. Where did that word come from? I haven't slept. I haven't slept in a day. We're called Vipers now. Where did I get the peeper board from? Okay. We pretend we do not see it. I'm gonna pretend that I read this for the first time. Speaking of eyes, have you seen VTubers do their Twitter banner as their eyes? I want to do that. Yes, I have, and I so want to do that as well. I'm so obsessed. I think it would be sick as fuck. There's actually an artist in particular, I think, that I've had my eye on that I really love their style of doing the eye banners. But like, every time I check in, I think their comms are closed or they're full. And I'm like, man. But there's lots of different people that do it nowadays, so I don't have the money at the moment. But back when I did and I was checking in, I was like, man, this one artist is always full. But because, you know, I guess they do really good quality. So they were booked and busy. But yeah, I think the eye banners are sick. Jeepers creepers, that's a Viper. I don't know, I swear, I don't know where I got Vipers from. Vipers. Peepers. Viper. Crazy. Alright, I'm gonna pretend that I'm not talking. Andrew, you did the talking for me.
I have defiled the innocent. I have killed countless people.
Damn.
The good I now do pales in comparison to the evil I have done.
This is disqualifying the positive right here, this statement. He literally says the good I do now pales in comparison to the evil I've done.
Regardless of my past evil deeds, I am quite good looking.
Wait, I love this. This is the opposite of like disqualifying the positive. He's like, yeah, I was evil, but I'm hot as fuck. And you are, true.
You didn't catch me disqualifying the positive.
Okay.
Let's try
Well,
again.
because I wanted to see all the options. Let's go back. I know which one it is.
I am Andromachos, one of the most powerful vampires alive. Before I became the vampire I am now, I did exceptionally terrible things. I have defiled the innocent. I have killed countless people. The good I now do
This
pales
one.
in comparison to the evil I have done.
This is he literally says it.
That's the one.
Yeah.
You're literally disqualifying the positive by comparing it to the evil stuff you done.
Yeah.
Well done, Samuel. I believe the recognition of this distortion will serve you well when you start to see clients tomorrow.
Did I look in the notebook on the examples of disqualifying? Did I read it? Am I crazy? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Whoa, tomorrow?
Tomorrow!
I only just started learning these here cognitive distortion things.
No, Sam, we got this. We're pros.
I will, of course, be with you. You needn't worry. I can sense your instincts and will help you.
Yeah.
But tomorrow, I just don't feel ready yet.
You're ready.
My friend, we are never truly ready. But if it would ease your concerns, we can practice with further examples. Would that be helpful to you?
Oh shit, a lightning round? Rapid lightning round, perhaps? Just give me examples. Let me point out the concepts. Yeah, let's do it. Be fun.
Yeah, I think I could use the help.
Yeah.
Very well, Samuel. Let's try some examples. I will give you a statement, and you find the cognitive distortion.
I'm gonna
in it.
try and do this without looking at the notebook.
I am far sexier than movie vampires. Therefore, I should be a movie star.
Well, it's not disqualifying the positive. It's always so much easier to start ruling stuff that definitely isn't, right? Is it a should statement? I feel like it's a should statement. The arbitrary rule. He's saying just because he's sexy, he should be a movie star. Nosferatu, the black and white extreme thinking, that's not it. This is not like life or death. It's not labeling, because labeling is usually negative, and in this case, he's being positive. He's like, I'm sexy as fuck. I should be a movie star. Control fallacy, being in control, feeling responsible, doesn't quite... I feel like it's a should statement.
Oh yeah, that's an easy one. That's a should statement right there. But
Right
you're not
there.
insecure enough to be an actor anyway.
Excellent, Samuel. Would you like another exercise?
Yes. Yes.
If I cannot consume high-quality blood, I might as well drink blood from Florida.
Oh shit! We got a Florida mention! That's crazy, a Florida joke in the game. Damn, Florida can't catch a break, huh? I feel bad for anybody from there. True. Okay, so he's saying, if I cannot do this, I might as well be drinking blood from Florida, which is negative. So this would be... I think this is Nosferatu thinking. It's the extreme black and white. Like, oh my god, if I can't do this, then it's like the end of the world, right? R.I.P. Florida.
That's Nosferatu
Yeah!
thinking, ain't it?
Correct, Samuel. That being said, I am sure there is still decent blood to drink in Florida. But I would bring a test kit anyway.
A test kit? Bro, what the fuck? Why is Florida catching strays right now? Damn.
Would you like another exercise?
Yes.
I am an antediluvian old fart.
Labeling. Old fart. Easy peasy.
Well, that sounds like labeling to me. You ain't
Yeah.
just an old fart. Are you actually older than the flood, though?
Oh my god.
Do I look that old?
You don't look a day over 30. You look fantastic. That's even, I mean, maybe I'm being generous, but he looks good.
Oh, not at all. I was just...
I am joking, Samuel. Don't worry. The myth of the flood was at least 1,000 years before I was born.
Oh wow, good to know, good to know.
Would you like another exercise?
Yeah, another one.
With my terrifying powers, I know I shall never be destroyed.
Okay. This is not a disqualifying the positive. Not labeling. I want to say control fallacy. Is either not, is it not? Maybe it's Nosferatu again. Fuck, I'm gonna look. It's okay, look, sometimes. Sometimes things can seem black and white, win or lose. Feast. or famine, live or die. Like everything's a big showdown. Nosferatu thinking is thinking in the extremes, ignoring all the in-between. Control fallacy, though, is us having the habit of feeling responsible, sole control, or completely hopeless. Neither is usually true. Feeling untouchable doesn't mean we're invincible. Okay, it's control fallacy. With my terrifying powers, I know I shall never be controlled. Yeah, never be destroyed. It's control.
I think that's control fallacy, unless you know something I don't.
That's correct, Samuel. Though my powers are indeed phenomenal, the universe holds mysteries and dangers I cannot fathom. Would you like another exercise?
We've done a should statement, we've done control, and we've done labeling. I don't know if we've hit them all. Yeah, let's do another.
I may hold vast knowledge, but acquiring it was inevitable thanks to my immortality.
No, that's a disqualifying the positive, because he's putting down the fact that he's smart. Yeah.
I know that one. That's disqualifying the positive for sure.
I think, did we do Nosferatu thinking?
I knew you would catch that one.
I think we did.
Would you like another exercise?
No, I think I'm good. I think we did one of each.
I think I'm good.
All right, Samuel. You must be hungry now. I suggest you get the liter inside you. We have a big night tomorrow.
Damn, a whole liter?
How much is a liter?
Oh god.
Just get enough to drink, Samuel. We will not be able to work if you are hungry or tired. Now, please excuse me. I do have a date with Crimson tonight. I suspect I shall not return until nearly morning.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, of course. I hope you have a nice night out, Mr. Andy.
Have fun with Crimson.
You as well, Samuel. Rest in peace.
Treat her well. Rest in peace. I love it. R.I.P. 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 in peace. R.I.P. in peace.
Ah, Samuel, glad to see you are awake. Your first client is on his way.
I really love this background design of like the room with the fireplace and the couch and the table and the beautiful stained glass windows and the bookshelves with like the whole with books. You know, what else would you put on a bookshelf? Okay. This really makes me want to get a room like for my just chatting. I've always I like obviously in a perfect world with infinite money and power and time. I love having a bedroom background, but I would love to also have like kind of like a living space like this, you know? It'd be fun to change things up and switch between the two, you know? I love these fancy kind of couches. I don't know, I know I kind of have a fireplace in my room now and a couch, but it's arguably in a place where I'm always covering it, which is kind of sad. So I don't know. I would like to get another room someday if possible. Do something different. When do I get to see the bartender again? I don't know. I think he was taking her out for a date night, so maybe she's got to rest and recover, because he probably drank her blood. Salvi's like, bring me the bartender. That's so funny. She was hot. Let's check his notebook because it looks like there's something new. His journal got updated for sure. Yeah, let's... Oh, shit. His journal got updated. Let's go and read. I don't know if I've read these last few. I'm gonna start with April 9th. Because I don't know if I've read past that. I remember March 22nd's entry about the coffin transport, but let's go to April 9th. So April 9th, 2024. Riding from Berlin today. I head to Leipzig tomorrow night, but figured I should check things out here. They got a club here where people are up all night doing all kinds of kinky stuff. I'm pushing a quarter of a millennium in years, but these folk could give me some lessons. And did! Met some fine folk, too. Apparently they've got a nice art scene here. There's even local funding for video game development. Ain't this some kind of world? I can't believe people are still playing Star Invaders and whatnot. I like it here. I don't even have to speak German. April 11th. Woo, what a day. I made it to Andy's club in Leipzig. Folks are real nice here. A couple of goths were real friendly. They've got a darn tootin' bartender. Don't we know it? And even a friendly greeter. Oh my god, the fucking bouncer, he was hilarious. He don't talk too much, but I can tell he's an introspective sort. Now, Andy, that's one hell of a vampire. He's just got this presence. You can tell he's 3,000, and that is freaky as heck. But he makes you feel at home. But naked. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know if that's the way to describe it. I think he means probably like Andy sees through you into your soul, your emotions, your thoughts, and so you feel naked, exposed, you know? Like he just reads you. Oh, and I went to a kink room. Yeah, Sam Wall's kink room. My big brother would have gotten a kick out of that one. I ain't gonna write about it here. I should get some sleep in this fancy coffin Andy lent me anyway. He's shy about the kink room. April 12th. I learned some more therapy stuff today. Figure I've been doing a lot of this, disqualifying the positive thing. I feel like I've got to be humble after the shit I pulled back when I was a bastard, but maybe that's just the shame talking. Andy says I'm ready to start seeing clients, now that I've got my head wrapped around this whole cognitive distortion thing. Can't believe it's all happening so fast. Went for a nice walk exploring Leipzig. There's a musical school here, and the kids are always performing stuff. I tried asking for Oh Susanna, but kids today don't appreciate good music. Dang kids with their CD-ROM music. The wax cylinder was fine. Oh, Sam. He doesn't understand. Ain't nothing more to read. Okay, so we're caught up on his journal entries. Our first client. Oh my god, I wonder who it's gonna be.
What, already? Look, Mr. Andy, sir, are you sure I'm ready for this? These are people's brains I'm messing with.
I'm ready. I'm excited.
Fear not, my friend. You are a powerful vampire in your own right. To be so young and have so much empathy is quite a gift. All you need to do is listen, and I know the truth will reveal itself to you.
Shucks, wish I had your confidence.
Well, to a limited extent, I can see the future. If you are about to misinterpret a client's distortions, I will set you back on the right path.
So he's gonna help. Thank goodness.
You can see the future.
It's not that impressive, really. You start to see the patterns after 1,000 years or so.
Oh my god. He's so ancient. Oh wait, this is a test. He's disqualifying the positive because he's saying it's not that impressive.
Well, dang. If seeing the future ain't impressive, that's gotta be a distortion. Disqualifying the positive,
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
You barely require my aid as it is. If you need guidance, I will provide it to you telepathically.
We're gonna speak inside our brains.
Don't think about it too much. When you are 3,000, such things will cease to impress you.
I'm pretty impressed. He's doing it again.
Let us look at your first client's case file.
We get a case file.
Dr. Drayne, huh?
Dr.
You ain't got no
Drayne.
first name?
Dr. Drayne, age 430, male, origin English. Intake information. Dr. Drayne is a class of 1614 graduate of the Royal College of Physicians. He has been studying the nature of blood for the last several centuries. Became a vampire after a post-mortem blood transfusion experiment. Now runs a global pharmaceutical research company. Oh my goodness. Is now concerned that he has developed an addiction to a drug of his own formulation. Suggestion. Detected strong irritability on the phone. Investigate Drayne's drinking and sleeping habits. Oh god. Not the sleeping habits. I can't really call anybody out on that. Okay, so this gets pasted in the notebook for the clients. Okay. Cool. I'm ready.
Many vampires go by one name. Families and titles seem to become more abstract after a certain age.
Like me! I'm just Velvet. Certainly, yeah, I use Tepish whenever a last name is required of me. but it's more like a last name that I have kind of adopted or signed myself in the event that a last name is needed. But I like just going by Velvet.
Huh. So is it funny that he kept the title?
Indeed. You catch on quickly, despite your habit of disqualifying the positive. I will let you work now. I shall be meditating in my coffin, but I will sense when you need my help.
Wow, meditating.
But
Samuel, I know you can handle this. Be yourself, and all will be well.
Yeah, I'm ready. Send me in, coach.
Satan bless it all, I hate flying.
My god, he flew in as a bat. That's so cute. I love. Oh my god. Okay, he's a feisty one already. Here we go.
Hey there.
Hey.
God's blood, what on earth are you? My name's Sam.
I'm a vampire
I'm
just
new
like you.
therapist. Make yourself comfortable, Dr. Drayne. And American as well. Good God. It's not enough for you lot to take over the world of the living. Even the halls of the dead aren't safe from you.
Excuse me, but the British were the colonialists last I checked. So what is this whole take over the world business? Like, that's kind of your department. Just saying.
Oh well. I suppose your lot are all into this touchy-feely stuff, aren't you? And ignorance, even American ignorance, is bliss, I suppose. Oh, sweet ignorance, how I do wish I knew thee.
Oh my god, he's nasty, but we can fix him. We can fix him. Maybe we'll crack him.
Damn it, how am I gonna work with this fella? I gotta ask Annie.
No, Sam, you got this. You just started.
Are you all right, Samuel?
Oh my god, he's telepathically speaking to us.
You gave me this fella as my first client?
Yeah, he kind of gave us like a hardball.
Why not? He is clearly hiding very little about his state of mind.
How am I supposed to help him when he already sees me as the bad guy?
Use your instincts, Samuel. Think about how you have felt in your darkest hours. What does this poor vampire want?
He wants to complain, he wants to leave, or he wants a reality check. He wants a reality check?
I think he needs a dang reality check, charging at me like an undersexed bull.
I don't think that was right.
If you try to give an undersexed bull a reality check, that would not change the fact that it is undersexed.
Maybe he just wants to complain then. He just wants to vent his feelings.
How did the transcendentalists approach you when you were a wilder man, Samuel?
Yeah, I get it. I'm sure this fella's come here with problems. I can't be surprised when they show up.
He wants to complain.
I think he just wants to complain.
Perceptive, Samuel. He can hardly stop himself, can he?
He's a complainer. He's a whiner.
So, what? I just let him complain?
Of course. Just give him a starting point to let it all out. It will make him feel better.
Well, if you say so.
Don't worry, Samuel. You are doing wonderfully. I will release your time now.
Oh, he freezes time and everything? Wow, that's sick as fuck. Thanks, Sandy.
Well, are you just going to sit there? I was just gonna ask how your trip here was. My trip? My trip was bloody wonderful. Until my familiar got a flat tire and I had to fly 30 kilometers here as a bat.
Oh my god, wait, who's your familiar? I would like to know. I would like to see. I want to know about the vampire lore. I'm assuming that his familiar is like a vehicle? Got a flat tire?
I hate being a bat and I hate flying. Do you know an owl tried to eat me?
Well, damn, that kind of sounds like a skill issue. Sounds like you gotta stay away from the owls and the birds.
Me, a creature that has lived for centuries, treated like common prey. I'm surprised he was even interested. You should see what an ugly little beastie I am when I transform.
He's labeling himself right now, because I think the bats are cute as fuck.
All I could do was screech and squeak until he went away. Well, I suppose I'm alive, in a manner of speaking anyway. You all right there, pal?
He's a grumpy pants, fuck. Rumpelstiltskin over here.
Yes, I'm fine. Well, I'm not, of course. I wouldn't be here otherwise. But for the sake of conversational integrity, fine. I take it you read my case file and know why I'm here?
He has an addiction. His horse died! He was going through a breakup. No, it was an addiction.
You're here for an addiction problem. Yes. Embarrassing, isn't it? What's to be embarrassed about? I remember when Ulysses S. Grant was president. Didn't seem to bother him. Oh, well, of course. How wonderful it is that I share the mental failings of people who only live a single lifetime.
Oh my god, he's such a grumpy pants, bro. Relax, calm down. It's not that serious.
Hey, come on now. There's a part of us that's still mortal. Can't help that, just like we can't help being dead. So I'm discovering. Look, I just need some tips and I'll be on my way. Just give me all the tricks, whatever one does to make addictions go away.
It's not that easy, bro.
Tips? Let me think.
Suggest a milder addiction. Suggest something tasty. Suggest a hug. Suggest there are no easy solutions. I'm gonna say that there's no easy solutions, honestly, because, like, none of these other options are really good. I mean, and it's the truth. Addiction just doesn't go away with the snap of a finger.
Partner, there ain't no tips that'll magically cure you, but I'm here to listen.
Treat addiction with addiction, a true man of culture. Bro, what a wild option choice. I wonder what happens when you choose those. Does Andy come in and be like, hey, that was kind of fucked up?
You know, I never in my life thought anyone would ever call me partner. Like partner, but not with a T.
I mean, yeah, he's Southern.
And I know how you English love your tea.
Oh, Sam's got puns. I like that one.
Thank goodness we can still process tea. We cannot live on blood alone. I appreciate the concern, though. I must admit, I rather saw myself above this whole addiction thing.
Oh, I see.
I tell you what, let's not worry about being above or below anything. You're here now, so let's see what we can do. What exactly are you addicted to? It's a form of plasma, a catalytic compound of my own design, a necessary component of my own scientific goals.
I think it's interesting that we're incorporating that he's a vampire with an addiction because, you know, normally you'd think vampires, like, just drink blood and that's it. Like, how could you possibly become addicted to a different substance?
You're losing me. Well, let me try to make it simple. I have been able to replicate and even alter the molecular patterns that vampiric erythrocyte surface receptors receive.
Big yawn. I'm sleepy. I'm so tired. I feel so bad. I did not get a lot of sleep last night.
Our unique physiology gives us an increased ligand affinity, which is how we are able to process blood the way that we do.
He's talking a lot of medical jargon.
I can extend this receptivity and thus achieve my true goal: synthetic blood, freedom from the hunger that plagues us, and hope for all humanity.
I mean, that's a crazy, like, advancement, you know? EP Velvy? Yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm a little EP.
Well, dang, that sounds pretty impressive, Doc.
Sam is just like, that sounds great. All the scientific mumbo jumbo was going in one ear and out the other. Yeah, honestly, like, I don't know what the fuck he just said. The only thing I kind of gathered is that he basically found a way to make synthetic blood, which, if you can do that and it really works like real blood, that would help, obviously, vampires, because if the synthetic blood quenches their thirst, then they don't have to rely on hunting humans or getting blood partners. And then for humans, you know, that maybe, like, need blood donations or whatever, synthetic blood could be huge. But that's all I could gather from that. There's a lot of words he said.
Well, it doesn't work without a vampiric catalyst, and that is the plasma I am addicted to. Pathetic, isn't it? I have spent 400 years trying to steal the secret of blood, only to be engulfed by it, like Prometheus walking into a fireplace.
I mean, I think it kind of makes sense. Vampires crave blood, so of course you became addicted to whatever you fucking made.
Pathetic? Doc, where the heck would you get a word like that?
He's labeling.
You've come up with a synthetic blood. Man, I can barely get my spurs on some mornings. Maybe you had a setback or two, but give yourself a little credit, compadre.
Compadre.
Credit? For wasting 400 years? Practically speaking, I'm in the same place as I was back when King James was in power. Only now I have a drug problem.
I mean, when he puts it like that, though, it's so negative. Again, he's being really harsh on himself. He made a really nice scientific discovery and he's not really like being nice to himself.
Perhaps I must face facts. My professor was right. Nothing we ever do will make a damned bit of difference.
Samuel, listen to him. Do you recognize his patterns of thought?
Yeah.
There's some distortions in there, ain't there?
I knew you would sense them. Invite him to talk more about this failure of his.
I'll do my best. Now hold on just a minute there, cowpoke. I've heard you talk a lot about failure, but it sure sounds to me like you ain't thinking clearly if you think you're a failure. I am a realist, that's all. Look at me. 400 years of study and still dabbling with leukocytes.
Oh, it's my chance now. Okay. I'm gonna look at the notebook because this is a toughie. He's done a lot of yapping. I feel like it's control fallacy because he's feeling hopeless. Or wait. No. Nosferatu? Thinking because it's extreme and he's ignoring all the in-betweens.
I'm saying I am surely the oldest, most well-studied doctor in the world. I should have achieved more than this.
Should statement. That's a should statement.
Well, who said you should have achieved more?
Yeah. Okay, we got one. I don't know if the first one was also a sentence that I could have clicked a thing on, but I kind of skipped his dialogue to the next sentence, and then that was definitely a should statement.
Isn't it obvious? I should have something to show for 400 years of work.
No, you made that rule up for yourself. Listen, Sam walked for 90 years and did jack shit. How do you think he feels?
And what happens if you don't? Absolutely nothing at all. Well, that's my point. That is not as encouraging as you think it is. Ain't meant to be encouraging, just showing you a little reality. Well, it's all my fault, really. I cannot seem to motivate my scientists to reach the necessary level of dedication. It's always shocking to me how little urgency mortals have around death. Now that I'm addicted to my own drug, I have joined the ranks of mortal celebrities in my utter irrelevance. Come on, Sam, there's some distortions in that whole speech you missed, you dang fool.
Oh shit, I'm supposed to be clicking buttons? I got so, like, enraptured by his whole speech.
Oh, tarnation, now I'm labeling. Hey, cowpoke, you mind repeating all that stuff you just said? I most certainly do mind, but very well.
I thought I was just supposed to let him continue talking. Okay, my bad.
Look at me. 400 years of study and still dabbling with leukocytes.
Okay, that's not labeling. Maybe that's a should statement, but he doesn't say the word should. But you don't have to have the word should in it. I don't know if this one is really a thing. Let me click on the next one.
I'm saying I am surely the oldest, most well-studied doctor in the world. I should have achieved more than this.
That's definitely a should statement.
Well, it's all my fault, really. I cannot seem to motivate my scientists to reach the necessary level of dedication. It's always shocking to me how little urgency mortals have around death.
This is a control fallacy for sure, because it's not he's like giving himself the responsibility to motivate his scientists to do the certain research that he expects them to do. He totally put that responsibility on himself.
So it's all your fault that you haven't come up with the perfect synthetic blood. It can't be anyone else's fault. Only I have the skill, the knowledge, and the experience. Pardon me for saying so, Doc, but it sounds like what you're doing is pretty dang complicated. It sounds to me like you're some kind of god if you expect control over life itself. Please, I am a scientist, not a spiritualist. It is not control I seek, but understanding. And are you ever gonna have perfect understanding? No, of course not. I'm not a wizard. So how about not putting saving the world on one person, Doc? That is a simplification, but I take your point. As I was saying, now that I'm addicted to my own drug, I have joined the ranks of mortal celebrities in my utter irrelevance.
This has got to be a statement. Oh, fuck. This is kind of hard. Okay. It's either Nosferatu. I think it's Nosferatu or... Is it labeling? No, I don't think so.
That's a pretty
Yeah,
dark
it
read
was
on things.
Nosferatu.
You know, lots of folks get over their addictions.
Let's folks get over there.
Yes, but not me.
His teeth. Hi, Mochi. Hi. Welcome in. No dancing queen today. No, we're not at the club this time. We're like having a whole session with a client. I gotta be serious queen today. But I hope you're doing well.
I'm trying to tell you that even if you are addicted, that ain't the end, hermano. You got a lot of life and opportunity left in you.
Hermano. You got a lot of life. Yeah, I mean, he's a fucking vampire and he's immortal. He's got the rest of time.
If you can call this life. Now hold on there. That's what I call Nosferatu thinking, straight from the coffin. Life ain't all black and white. It's got its shades of gray too, you know. Come on, Sam. There's some distortions in that whole speech you missed, you
I
damn fool.
missed more. Okay, go back.
Tarnation. Now I'm late. Hey, cowpoke, you mind repeating all? I most certainly do mind, but very. Look at me. 400
Okay, so
years of study.
this
and
has
still
got to be
dabbling
a
with
statement that I'm
leukocytes.
missing right here. I think this is this disqualifying the positive. This is disqualifying the positive because the positive here is that he's been studying for 400 years and he's putting himself down by saying that in all those 400 oh my god, in all those 400 years he's still just doing research on leukocytes, making it like a negative thing. Is that Edward Cullen? Oh my god, you know? He kinda could be. No, this guy is a big grumpy pants though. Edward was better.
I don't know many people who would
I
call
got it
working
right.
with leukocytes dabbling.
Yeah, it's not dabbling. That's like some serious work. Bella left him. Oh my god, this is therapy, Edward. He's coming to get over his heartbreak. Bella left him for Jacob. No! Oh my god, what a twist of events.
I mean, I gotta admit, I have no earthly clue what you're talking about. So unless you made up all them science terms, I think you might be doing more than playing with a chemistry set. Perhaps, but if we consider all there is to know about blood, I know precious little.
But he's so smart.
But you know something. Yes, I concede I might know something about blood. I would hope so after 400 years. You still got more knowledge about blood than most, whether it's been 4 years or 400 years, amigo. Let's get back to what you were saying, though. Oh, well played, cowpoke. Perhaps I am being a little dramatic. Yes, I'm aware that in reality progress has been made, enough to get to this point. But I didn't come here to ask for a pat on the back and to be told I'm a good boy. That ain't my department, but I hear they do some of that stuff downstairs.
Oh my god.
Yes, we all know very well that the Continentals are more sexually liberated than we are. But as I say, I don't want all this therapy stuff. I just want to stop using this damn drug. So what's so good about this stuff anyway? Why do you like it? I'm not certain. I don't remember what happens after I take it, but I wake up feeling, how do I put this, alive. Well, that don't sound so bad. A good nap can make me feel like a new man. I'm not talking about feeling refreshed. I mean I feel alive, as if I'm someone else. And I wake up and find, oh gracious me, I am not depressed.
Oh. Aw, this poor guy.
You mean to tell me that you're going to sleep depressed every night?
Oh, Sam, don't knock it. Some people are struggling.
Oh, nothing of the sort. Oh well, I'm glad to hear that. You are assuming that I can simply go to sleep and my global scientific enterprise will run itself.
Oh shit, he's not sleeping either. Oh, Drayne, you are a grumpy pants, but we may perhaps have more in common than I originally, estimated.
Oh, wait just a gosh darn minute. You're telling me you don't sleep?
Well, you guys are vampires. Do you have to sleep?
Yes, it's not as though we can get much deader already, and I have work to do.
Oh, maybe this is why he's so grumpy. He just needs a fucking nap.
So you're not sleeping, and you're always depressed. I think we're starting to get somewhere.
Shit, we cracked him. That's it. That's it, boys. We're in.
Oh, don't be such a bumpkin. If you are a sapient individual, aware of the world around you, depression is the only sensible reaction. It has nothing to do with sleep. Regardless, I didn't come here to be a whiner. Oh, boo-hoo, on life is hard. Yes, we all know it's hard. In the moments I wake up, I feel free. I suppose it must be what being an ignoramus feels like.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be doing statements. Fuck. Sometimes, like, the dialogue flows so naturally into the statements that I'm like, I just want to sit back and listen to what he said. I don't realize I'm supposed to be picking apart stuff. I feel like this is disqualifying the positive. He wakes up feeling free, and then he immediately puts it down.
So you're telling me you feel good when you wake up, and then you call yourself an ignoramus? Before you even get a chance to reflect on feeling good, you're insulting yourself. That's what I like to call disqualifying the positive. I'm simply stating facts. Stating facts shouldn't impede an argument. What good is that fact doing anyone? It's about as useful as an empty holster. Lest I somehow forget that you are a cowboy. About this drug, though. It wears off rather quickly, but I must admit that I've been chasing that feeling of false contentment. Partner, I gotta cut in here. You're saying a lot of things that just ain't true. Start from the top. Oh, don't be such a bumpkin. If you are a sapient individual, aware of the world around you, depression is the only sensible reaction. It has nothing to do with sleep.
Okay, this is a statement that I missed the first time. I want to say this is Nosferatu thinking again. He's thinking very much in black and white. He's thinking in the extremes and ignoring all the in-between.
Come on, now it's a big world out there, and different things are depressing to different people. Everyone reacts to things differently. Ain't it true that a sensible person, as you call him, might even be a different degree of depressed? Very well, I suppose I might have been using a bit of mild hyperbole. Mild is putting it mildly, buckaroo. Buckaroo? Now I'm even more depressed. Regardless, I didn't come here to be a whiner. Oh, boo-hoo, on life is hard. Yes, we all know it's hard.
He says he didn't want to be a whiner, but he still kind of sounds like he's whining. Baby cry. Wah.
In the moments I wake up, I feel free. I suppose it must be what being an ignoramus feels like.
Oh shit, I skipped the previous. Oh, fuck. This one I pointed out the statement I thought.
It wears off rather quickly, but I must admit that I've been chasing that feeling of false contentment. Partner, I gotta cut in here. You're saying a lot of things that just ain't true. Oh, don't be such a bumpkin. If you are a sapient individual, aware of the world around you, depression is the only sensible reaction.
This one I caught.
It has nothing to do with sleep.
This one I have to
didn't come here to
identify.
be a whiner. Oh, boo-hoo, on life is hard. Yes, we all know it's hard.
Is he label? I guess he's labeling because he's calling himself a whiner. I'm gonna say labeling. Fuck it.
Now, why'd you say
Yeah,
coming and
I got it
talking to
right.
me makes you a whiner? Is that not what I currently am?
I mean, you're doing a smidge of complaining and sounding really grumpy, but I guess you have your reasons.
Sounds to me like you're expressing yourself. Whiner is the word you used.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. He's expressing himself. Maybe I need to be sitting in the chair.
Yeah, if you want to call it whining, that's up to you. But that's entirely your label. Oh, very well, call it moaning or whinging if you prefer.
Whinging. I love that word.
Moaning, whinging, belly aching, still all just labels. I don't believe I shall be using the term belly aching in any case, but as I was saying. Oh, very well. I suppose I might be discounting my experience.
Wait, did we crack him?
I don't know how to say this, amigo. You really don't like letting yourself be happy.
Bro, I feel that. Me too. Me too. I relate to this guy more than I thought.
Honestly, I'm failing to see the problem with taking this
Minus
stuff.
the addiction part.
Seems like it's making you get the rest you need and it makes you feel good. What's the problem? First of all, I do not need to rest. And partaking of this plasma does have downsides.
Okay, so see, he's putting these rules on himself.
What kind of downside? I do not know what happens when I partake of the substance. However, when I wake up, I feel refreshed. But I also smell of blood and sex.
What? Oh shit, is it like a party drug?
Once I even woke up wearing a football jersey. It was most distasteful.
Ooh, Drayne! He gets kinky with it.
I guess you must be having some kind of good time. That is not my idea of a good time.
Oh, loosen up, Drayne. I think you need it. That's why you wake up feeling refreshed in the morning, bro. It's whatever you did at nighttime that you don't remember.
I'm Dr. Drayne. I am intelligent and worldly, not some ill-bred monster.
No, come on.
I
That's
don't
gotta
go
be a
gallivanting
statement.
into godforsaken places to engage in depraved coitus and the consumption of dirty blood.
Oh, that's... You need the flag on the play. This is a distortion.
It sounds to me like you're real good at denying yourself things.
Yeah, have some fun.
Well, I should be better at it.
Should statement.
You know, Doc, a wise old vampire recently told me something I'm about to tell you. You keep talking about the things you should be doing. You, compadre, are shooting all over yourself.
He's shitting all over himself. That's what he really wanted to say.
Oh, well, that is vivid, isn't it? I can now add incontinence to my already considerable list of faults.
Bro, get a fucking grip.
I'm being serious. I'm listening to you tell me I should be doing this, and I shouldn't be doing that. But who gave you all them shoulds and shouldn'ts? I don't know. It shouldn't matter, should it? I've been dead for over 400 years. It's the oldest stuff that sticks with us, amigo. We all got traumas. Heck, we're dead, man. That's traumatic no matter what. What we gotta start with is you. You've been through a lot. Don't rope yourself up so tight. Listen, we're doing good work already, I know it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe we cracked him.
Now, let's not push too hard. I would really like you to think about where all them shoulds are coming from before we meet again. And be good to yourself, all right, partner? Don't feel like you gotta go cold turkey on that plasma stuff. Yes, well, all the same, I'd rather not do it at all.
I just think that you gotta let yourself have fun a little bit, Drayne.
Is that actually gonna happen, though?
Nope.
It might.
No!
You're dipping into it tonight, aren't you? I was thinking about it.
Aww. We've only had one session. You gotta cut yourself some slack.
All right, partner. Just give yourself a little compassion. That's all I'm
Yeah,
asking.
be nice to yourself, you know? Our biggest enemies are often ourselves. And I know this as a fact because I am my biggest hater. No one can hate me more than I hate myself. No one can be meaner than me. More than I can be mean to myself. Oh no.
I'll admit, you've given me some things to think about. Not pleasant ones, mind. You can handle it, partner. You're way smarter than I am.
Okay, Sam. This is not for you to be putting yourself down, sir. That is impossible, dog. I have to hate myself. No, you don't.
Yes, well, that is certainly true. Very well. I shall do some reflecting, inasmuch as our kind can reflect. I shall see you in precisely 4 weeks, then. Farewell, sir.
4 weeks? What? I mean, did I come up with that timeline, or did he? Snail! Thank you for the raid! Oh my god, wait, are all my alerts just broken? What is happening to my alerts today? Chat is not on the screen. Wow, TTS still played though. Oh goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry they didn't play. Snail, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, welcome in everybody. Wait, I'll play some confetti. Ah! I'm sorry, the alert didn't go off. Welcome in. How is your stream, Snail? Hello. If you're new here, my name is Velvet. I'm a vampire queen. I yap, I play games, I do various activities. Welcome in. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Snail. Hi, Mama Bear. How are you all? I hope you're doing well. Mama Bear, thank you for the resub. Wow, none of these have played. Oh my god. Mama Bear, thank you for the resub. Thank you for 25 months. And Lucy, thank you for the resub as well. Thank you for 23 months. Thank you. confetti. It's a fun effect. Thank you. We'll do it again. It's actually Halloween confetti. Haha. Ta-da! Man, I'm sorry that none of those went off. You know, the funny thing is the TTS played the Wii-Woo. I think we all heard that. Doing good? Oh, I'm glad to hear. Stream was good. Tired now. 'Twas long. Yeah, get some rest. Oh my gosh, I know you had a long day. I think it's your mustache-a-thon, right? Please take care of yourself. Get some rest. Take care of all your post-stream stuff. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. I hope you had a great stream day. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm super tired. I'm super tired. I'm like trying to finish the segment and I'm like, maybe I need to end a little early today because I feel like I'm both losing my voice and losing consciousness at the same time. I feel bad. I know it's only been like 2 hours because I started late today, but I'm struggling here. I'm really liking this game though. For everybody that just came in, we're playing Vampire Therapist, which is as it sounds. We are a vampire and we're giving therapy to other vampires. And it's teaching us about psychological concepts along the way. It's teaching us like the definitions of them and how to point them out so that when we sit down with a client, we can kind of like counsel them through what they're going through. And we're pointing out cognitive distortions and telling them, hey, you know, you're thinking like this and that's not healthy for you. It's really, really good. We started it a couple weeks ago. This is only my second time playing it, like sitting down to play it. And we just got our first client here, Drayne. And it's a really good game. Very, very detailed. The art style is beautiful. It's fully voice acted. So that's really good. I recommend. It's by an indie dev. We ended up going just over 10 hours. Oh my gosh, that's wild. That was a long day. Get some rest. I will soon. Hopefully once it looks like we finished up Drayne's session, maybe it'll be a good stopping point if we end the chapter or something. I go rest now. Have fun with the gaming. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you get good rest. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. And this goes for everybody. If you've got to get rest, I know you've been hanging and having fun with Snail all day. Please go ahead, get some rest. Take care of yourselves. I actually, like I said, probably am only gonna continue going up until like another maybe 10-15 minutes until I find a good stopping point. Oops, I hit my mic. Because I'm losing consciousness. Oh my gosh. But thank you guys so much again. Thank you, Lucy and Mama Bear, for the resubs. I guess notifications are just all broken today. My chat has been broken. It's not up on the screen. And notifications aren't going off. I don't know why. I can't really fix that. I tried earlier. Perhaps it's not on my end. Perhaps it's Streamlabs. RIP Streamlabs. Alright, so we, I think, just wrapped up our session with Drayne. We gave him some advice, kind of told him to reevaluate how he thinks about himself. And I guess we're gonna see him in 4 weeks.
Masterfully done, Samuel. I knew you would do well, but that doesn't make me any less pleased.
I got an achievement for a flawless client session. Does that mean, I'm guessing that means I didn't get any wrong. Let's go! That's huge! I didn't get any wrong, but I definitely struggled when I was supposed to point out the distortions. And he was like, you missed a bunch, but luckily they let you go back.
Well, that was a hell of a rush. That fella's holding on tighter than a holster to a gunslinger's hip.
Oh gosh, Sam.
It felt real good to help him look at himself a little more kindly.
Yeah, we helped him hopefully change his perspective.
Good, Samuel. Treasure this feeling.
I will.
But also rest. Go downstairs, get something to drink, relax in your coffin. Next week you shall see a new client. I think there will be an interesting challenge for you.
Oh no, not a challenge.
I bid you good evening, Samuel. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
You too, Andy.
See, the game?
I guess it's time I got me some grub.
I was gonna say, the game kind of doesn't ever really give me an indication. Like, kind of one thing flows into another. I wish I had a good indication of when, like, a chapter ended. So I would know when it would be a good place to stop and save. I think this right here might be. We're back in the club.
My first client. Can't believe I'm doing this therapy stuff already.
I love the club background. It looks really cool.
Sure could use a drink. I'll check in with Crimson.
Crimson, wait. Okay, we'll take a peek at the bartender because we didn't get to see her at all today.
Well, if it isn't Yosemite Sam.
Crimson!
How you doing tonight, partner?
Crimson, my beloved, how are you doing? Long time no see, you tall glass of water.
Better already, hearing from someone from the States who knows the lingo.
Heck yeah.
I'm not from any states, cowpoke. District of Columbia girl here.
Ooh, DC girl, DC girl.
I figured you must have been coastal. You sound a little more polished than I do.
Oh, Sam, don't put yourself down like that. I think your accent is really cute. Let's go, she's back. Yeah, we finally were reunited.
You should hear my German.
Oh, maybe some other time. My brain's full tonight.
The music is so good in the club
with a real
scenes.
client.
Oh yeah? How do you think it went?
I think it went well. Say it was awful. No, I think it was great.
I reckon it was a bullseye on my end.
Yeah, pat yourself on the back, Sam.
You should have seen me. Labeling, blam, disqualifying the positive, kapow.
Oh, he's so sweet.
I'm glad to hear it. Someone has got to sort these vamps out. They know how to hold on to their problems.
Yeah, we do.
You ain't kidding. Living or dead, once people hit 70, they get pretty dang set in their ways.
Only at 70, I would say it's a lot sooner than that. But, you know, I guess we're being generous here.
You know Andy still uses a typewriter? I can't get that gorgeous man to see the light.
I love that she called him gorgeous. But, oh, hey, typewriters are cool. Maybe he's just, you know, he's afraid of change. And maybe he's nostalgic for times past.
Keep it up, cowboy. You're a breath of fresh air for these ancient ones.
Oh, she's so sweet to me.
Anyone ever tell you you're wise beyond your years, Crimson? You must have had some life.
I love her.
Afraid I'm exactly as wise as my years. How old do you think I am, cowboy?
I don't know. I mean, she's human, right? She's got to be in her 20s or 30s. I don't know, late 20s or 30s. 30? Don't fall for the trap. But if I guess something really young, isn't that a compliment? Let's say 30.
You're somewhere around 30, right?
Close, but very far away.
But like higher or lower?
I'm 50 years young.
Wait, what? Yo, she's a MILF. I would have never guessed that. That wasn't even an option. Holy cow. I was gonna guess 25. MILFs. MILF gang, rise up. What the heck? She's so cool for 50 years young. Working as a bartender. Look at all her tats and her cool gothic attire. Oh my god. And the colored hair. Love to see it.
50. I died around that age and I looked like shit.
Sam,
But you ain't a vampire.
don't put yourself down.
Like I told you, I'm Andy's blood partner. He shares his blood with me too, just not enough to turn me into one of you.
Oh, wait. So does that keep her from aging? She's not technically a vampire, but she's also not aging? That's an interesting concept.
I've been 30 for a good while.
Wait, so I was right. Okay, so she's physically 30, but she's been 30 for 50 years. Yo, still a MILF. Still a MILF. Let's go.
But you ain't joining our team? Sounds like a story.
Maybe, I wonder if we'll get to sit down with her for a session, because yeah, I would like to know, like, what's the steal here? You're okay with kind of perpetually not aging, but also not fully committing to being a vampire? Like, what's the story there?
Not for tonight, buckaroo. I bet you're thirsty after a big night.
That is a story for later, I guess.
Andy told me to give this to you.
Oh yeah? What is it?
Ooh.
We had a group of Americans come in last week who donated their blood. Andy can't stand the stuff. He says the blood glucose levels are too
The sugar
high,
levels.
but he thought you'd appreciate it.
Ah, yes, American blood. The glucose levels are off the charts.
Oh, it ain't so bad. I gotta ask though, what does Andy's blood taste like?
To me, it tastes like life itself, cowboy.
An ancient vampire, I can't imagine.
I ain't sure I understand.
Never you mind. Look, Tex, I've got some customers to serve, so go enjoy your juice, okay?
My happy juice. Tee. I will, Crimson. I'm so glad we got to see you today.
Oh, of course. I'm keen to get some rest anyway. You have yourself a fine night, Crimson.
I love you, Crimson. I keep like bopping along to the music. Alright, this has to be a good stopping point. Checkpoint saved.
Incredible protege.
Alright, alright. I got a new journal entry probably, but I'm also gonna save that for next time because then maybe it'll help us refresh on where we left off. So this is where I'm gonna call it. I love the music in this game. They did a good job with the background music. Like, the club music is such a banger. Like, unironically, I'm sitting here just, whenever we're in a conversation with people at the club, I don't know if you see my model like moving all over the place. It's because I quite literally cannot help myself from bopping my head along to the music. I don't know what to say, man. It's good. The BGM is great in this game. Alright, let me get some things moved around here. Let me just sort through some things here. Good, perhaps. I know exactly who we're gonna raid. Okay. Well, yes, so that's the end of stream here. I turned back into Solvin mentioning MILFs. What? We were thirsting over Crimson, who is a vampire. Not a vampire, but she's like forever 30, but she's been 30 for 50 years. So she's kind of like a MILF, you know? But I'm sorry that it was kind of a shorter stream today. I'm sorry I started late and then I'm ending so soon, but I did not sleep well last night and I want to, like, you know, be cognizant when I play this game because I'm really enjoying it. It's got cool characters and a cool story and cool lore. I'm also sorry that the notifications were all broken today. I don't know what happened, but hopefully it'll fix itself, or maybe I can figure out a fix for next time. It's okay. I just feel bad. I feel bad, but I'm glad I at least got to come and hang out for a little bit. That's me. I will be off tomorrow, but I'll be back on Saturday feeling much more refreshed and ready to party. We will be playing The Rising with Purple as per usual for date night, and stream will start at, you know, roughly 8 o'clock Eastern time. And then, like I said, we've got some exciting stuff coming next week, some new outfits, maybe new redeems, and just the kickoff to the fall season. I think it looks like we're gonna get to do some more DBD with friends. The squad is getting together for more Dead by Daylight. I can't wait. I'm excited. I haven't played since the last time we all played together because that's not a game that I ever really want to play by myself. I love playing with Purple and Solvit and Jalal. So I think we're gonna get to do some more of that next week, and then I'll let you know what other kind of activities we'll be doing. Here's my end of stream plugs. Please feel free to check out my other socials. I'd say Twitter is the next best place to follow me. I post stream updates, reminders, announcements, and, you know, unhinged 2 AM thirst tweets about Asterion. Because he's my love. He's my new love now. I love him. And the VOD channel is actively getting updated with streams. The past Vampire Therapist stream is up on there, and this one will go up within a few days' time as well. If you'd like to check out, you know, the start of the game. Our first Vampire Therapist stream was a dance party, actually. It was kind of sick, so feel free to check that out. And of course, I have a Discord server. It's the best place to chat with me offline, off stream. I post my schedules there, and, you know, we see my silly shenanigans in the Discord server sometime. I know exactly who we're gonna raid. It just so happens that she's still streaming, and that's exciting for me because I feel like I hardly get to raid her because time zones. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I had a hiccup. But we are, of course, gonna send the Vampire Queen love over to my beloved, my queen, my dearest friend, Purple, who's doing some art right now. So if you'd like to stick around for the raid as we go and say hi to Purple, here are my raid messages. The first message everyone can use, those are my Oshi marks and some desktop emotes. But if you do happen to have a sub, feel free to use the message with the dancing Velvies. She's an absolute sweetheart. If you're not already following Purple, please go give her a follow. We'll be hanging out with her on Saturday, and I love her. She's so talented. She sings, she draws, she games. Just a legend, if I do say so myself. Alright, let's get the raid going here. Purple. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna hit the button. I'm hitting the button. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me today. I hope you have a great rest of your night, a great rest of your day or week. Don't forget to eat and hydrate and take care of yourselves. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye.